It's the last days of summer, the last of the green beans, and I'm starting to clear out some of the beds. This was the Three Sisters patch. It was only moderately successful, but I did get a lot of green beans. Some things are still going. I'm hoping those Cherokee purple tomatoes will ripen. And we got a lot of rain, which caused all these tomatoes to split. We really haven't gotten many to eat. They've mostly ended up on the ground. But there's still lots of activity. There's all sorts of fungus growing, and the orb weavers are out. And the ironweed, one of my favorite things that shows the coming of fall. Other things are still blooming, California poppies. And the nasturtiums, again, that rain just did wonders. It did wonders for the nasturtiums, and more importantly, for my indigo. The Japanese indigo, with all that rain, it really took off. And I'm finally going to have a harvest. Only one this season, but that's more than I thought I was going to get. So there's plenty to cut, and that should be enough for a good batch of dye. And I'll leave one small patch that will go to seed. And then I'll have seeds to start for next year. I also have Hopi sunflowers. I'll be using those seeds for dye and saving the cosmos seeds and the marigolds. So there's always lots going on in the garden, even when things are starting to slow down. And of course, the change of seasons is a great time for reflection. This time 2 years ago, it was the middle of the pandemic, and lots of people were having challenges. Dave and I were right in the middle of it. We were so unhappy where we were, and looking for someplace new to go. It felt essential to me that I had to be close to salt water. There was just this thing that I latched onto, that I had to be close to an ocean, relatively close anyway, and it was paralyzing. I was so unhappy, and it was really, really such a difficult time. And then one morning, I was sitting my morning meditation, and that was when we were still in Florida, and we were trying to decide where to be, and I couldn't imagine moving again, choosing to move to be far away from the ocean or someplace where it was not easily accessible. And I had this message come to me, just felt like this message from Spirit that said, you cannot be separate from that which you are. And that was, just that aha moment, that epiphany, that you cannot be separate from that which you are. I am salt water. I am that. I can't be separate from that. And that was the tipping point. That was the point where then it became okay to really look at being back in Western North Carolina and back in this glorious landscape that has so much to offer and has a community of people and that we've known we have such a long history here. And the opportunity to get this beautiful property and to settle in here and to finally dig in some roots and to realize that I cannot be separate from that which I am. I can't be separate from the salt water. I can't be separate from the earth and, from love, from abundance. I am all that. And that was that was the moment, and I am so grateful, and it's led to everything that we have now, and where I'm moving forward, and it's something that I think is true for all of us, and I hope that that inspires you. It has certainly inspired me. Yeah, absolutely. So, blessings. Take care.